Bingo. And that is why this scenario in which my daughter apologized was such an important one for me to catch and communicate to her that it was unnecessary. You are absolutely right. We don't want to inconvenience the ones that we love, especially those of us who are empaths. The point, though, is that you can feel for somebody and not want to inconvenience them. But if you are asking somebody to do you a favor, you should not be following that up with an apology. How about something like, hey, I know you just came from downstairs and I'm, so grateful that you brought this breakfast up here to me, but is there any way that you could heat that up for me, right? That way you're still hitting the mark on, I'm being considerate of you, and I am really grateful for what you did for me, but I do have this favor to ask. But it does not require an apology, because we say sorry when we bump into strangers at the grocery store. We say sorry when we make a mistake. We apologize when we have a duty or a responsibility to clean and maintain our side of the street. At least this is how I explain this to my daughter. You have to try and get used to and sit in and experience the uncomfortability of asking for things without following it with an I'm sorry. Because this is so much bigger than saying I'm sorry. Like, that's the point here. I do not want to raise a little girl who is timid, shy, and afraid to ask for what she wants or get what she deserves. The foundation of that little girl has been set. She's a good kid. She has a good heart. She cares about people. We know that. So I'm not telling her to go out there and expect handouts, because she knows I know that's not how shit works. She's watched her mother build a life from nothing. She was a part of that nothingness. You feel me? So she has watched me work my ass off. We don't expect handouts. However, I'm not going to raise a girl who's afraid to ask for the things that she wants and needs and what she deserves in life. That is very different than demanding, entitled, thinking the world owes you something, which is a very dangerous way to live. Life will humble you. There's being shy, timid, apologizing for literally existing, which a lot of us do that without realizing. We act like us existing is an inconvenience and we need to say sorry for it. I don't want her to be afraid to get what she wants out of this life. And it's these little ways, like saying, that's not something that you need to apologize to me for. I can acknowledge that I appreciate her thoughtfulness. I can validate while still letting her know, hey, you have nothing to be sorry for. If you are asking for a favor, you got to ask with your whole chest, baby. And if there are people in your life that are holding it against you or treating you like you're an inconvenience when you ask them for favors, consider the people that you surround yourself with. Okay, I love you. We'll talk soon. Stop apologizing.